In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a subdomain for your multi-site feature of your WordPress network. Now, I know we covered some subdomain creation stuff in an earlier video in this series, but this is a little bit different. This is a subdomain of a different color, so to speak. See, this is called a wildcard subdomain, and not all hosting companies are set up for this. And if you want more details on what I'm talking about here beyond just the little bit that I'm going to touch on here, head on over to the WordPress.org site under Create a Network, where we at in a prior video, and go to step 2. And this covers a little more in depth and got some other links and stuff here talking more about the subdomain and if your site or if your server is set up for this, because not all hosting companies are set up for this. So when you first activate the network function in WordPress 3, if you only see the one subdirectory option and no subdomain option, then it's a fair assumption that yours is one of those hosting companies that do not allow wildcard subdomains. And of course, you can always contact them and see if they're going to be able to activate this function for you. Now, this wildcard subdomain allows you to create subdomain names within your WordPress super admin dashboard. I'll show you that here in just a second. One of the differences, though, between a wildcard and a normal subdomain is the normal subdomain that we covered in the earlier video has its own folder or directory that you can actually add files to. Now, it's kind of weird to explain this because you can still kind of add files to your wildcard subdomain, but it's a little different. Here, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let's head on over to our cPanel and come on down here. Now you can see right now under subdomains I've got one created. I just want to show you what that is here. Click on subdomains, and this is what I would consider a normal subdomain, and this is basically what we covered in the prior video where we talked about how to create a subdomain way back in the early part of this series. And this actually has a folder or a directory you can stuff files into. Let me demonstrate that by going to our FTP client here and just refresh, and there we are. This is the folder or the directory that we can throw files into. Now then, let's go ahead and come on back to our cPanel, and let's create a wildcard subdomain. And all you do is you put the asterisk up there, and that's, if you hold the shift key down on your keyboard, hit the number 8 key right above that is your asterisk, and that's going to put that guy in there. Click on create, and you're good to go. That is your wildcard subdomain. You can see right down here. Now then, if we come on back over to the home part, come on down here to the stats, subdomains, you can see we've got 2 subdomains created now. But if we go to our FTP client and refresh, no difference there. There is no asterisk for or wildcard for that additional subdomain. And as we create additional subdomains within our WordPress super admin dashboard, they will not be showing up here. But really, that's it in creating a wildcard subdomain. Thank you very much for watching this video. You have a great day.